And then the final natural disaster that we'll talk about, or just really, I think, highlights and illustrates some of these points, was the massive earthquake which hit Japan. The largest earthquake in Japan's history since records began in sort of early 1900s, the fourth largest earthquake in the world. Devastated huge parts of Japan, and in particular, their prediction and their planning. They had planned and had built some of the largest tsunami defense systems. All of the, those of you who've been to Japan and been to Tokyo in particular have seen, all the houses are built to withstand earthquakes. This was a 9.0 earthquake, and some of the aftershocks were immense on any scale. Waves of water that were 16, 17, 20 meters high. That's like 6, 7 shipping containers stacked on top of each other. Now, we all know the consequences of that were immense. There was a 20-kilometer exclusion zone around, particularly around the Fukushima nuclear plant. There were 7 different nuclear meltdowns. 3 Dachau reactors in particular suffered explosions. I believe it's the second largest nuclear disaster after Chernobyl. But what they weren't able to do was predict the secondary implications, the follow-on earthquakes and the secondary tsunamis that then hit. So yes, there was a failover. Yes, there is a naturally an engineered cooling down of a plant once you turn it off. The nuclear material does not just stop being really hot. But for that you need a second diesel generator. The secondary diesel generator was then hit by a phenomenally large body of water that also knocked out hundreds of thousands of homes and cut the electricity to 4.5 million people. So again, the lesson for me is, yes, there will be unexpected and immense attacks on our networks, unexpected and immense implications which will knock our defences out of the way. What we also need to be very aware of when these attackers have all that time in our organisations, it's the secondary attack which really knocks you off course. It's the second piece that you didn't plan for. And I think that is part of the beauty and the nature in how we think about running the scenario planning.